Yo, good morning, y'all. This is your boy Garrett Spencer. Today is Saturday, and it's 9:51 in the morning down here. And just today's Saturday, so I'm gonna make a shout out video, and then I'll get to the discussion about what I'm going to talk about today. So first off, I'm gonna start off with the shout out. I'm gonna get first off. First person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Calvin Jr. Calvin Jr., really pretty good stream yesterday. It was funny the way you were dancing yesterday, and you had some pretty good gameplays yesterday, Calvin. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you buying as many more games as you possibly can to fill up your game room, so it could be like into a professional arcade. But good stream yesterday, Calvin. Good dances yesterday. It was funny. It was funny just like you. You're a silly and funny dude at the same time, and you're a really cool person, Calvin. And you seem like you're definitely one of the people that everybody want to be around. So good stream yesterday, Calvin. Second person I want to give a shout out to is Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Good review yesterday on Sonic Adventures. Yesterday on the Sega Dreamcast. Now I wasn't really, to be honest with you, I wasn't too fond of the Sonics on the Sega Dreamcast because to me, I'm more into more into the Sonic classics, like the older ones, the ones I like to play on the Sega Genesis. So, but like I said, I never really played. I never owned Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. Never really played them because I wasn't really too fond of them. But I found them they're okay, but not as good as the classics though. But good review yesterday, Dr. Josh, and also good review on the Spawn game for the Sega Dreamcast, Dr. Josh. I happen to own one of the. To own that game on the Sega Dreamcast as well, and I have a Spawn game on the GameCube as well, like I just commented on your thing. So like I said, Spawn's is a pretty good game. You know, glad that I took the time to look at it on YouTube and check the gameplay out, and then ordered it back in 2014 when I started getting more games for my Dreamcast. So that's a good game and good review, Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. So Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, y'all check him out, y'all. Third person I want to give a shout out to is One Up. Like I said, One Up, thank you for coming by. And like I say, good channel, good gameplays, and good everything. You're a good person, and you're cool, and I'm glad you're one of the people that I can trust. That I made as a moderator for my channel. So like I said, you're one of the people that I can trust, and you're a good person. You're funny, and you got a good channel yourself. So one up, y'all. Fourth person I want to give a shout out to is Chauncey Talon. Chauncey Talon, want to give a shout out to you. Like I say, really good gameplays, good channel, and cool person. And like I said, hope once again hope your pinky's healing up and getting better. Like I said, so you could get back to action. Hopefully, get back into the gym and everything, and maybe get back to doing whatever it is you were doing. So Chauncey Talon, y'all, check him out. Another person also I want to give a shout out to is the Batman. The Batman is like I said, he's my homie. Check him out. Check him out. He's cool. He's funny, and like I said, you know check him out, y'all. The Batman. Another person I want to give a shout out to. Also, another person I want to give a shout out to is Fear the Pack. Fear the Pack. Check him out. Check him out, y'all. And like I said, I want to give a shout out to him. Thank him for coming by my stream as well. And who else? Who else was it yesterday that came by? Okay, another person I want to give a shout out to is Rotten Games. Rotten Games. Like I said, thank you, bro, for being a part of my channel and coming by my streams whenever you can. I highly appreciate it. Like I said, you the man for keeping a lookout and letting me know who's saying what, who's doing what, and like I said, well, if it's positive or negative things. So like I said, you're one of the other people I could trust. So thank you, Rotten Games, and glad to give a shout out to you as well. Another person want to give a shout out to is KB211. KB211, good gameplay. Another gamer, and really cool person, and really appreciate having you on my channel, and you sometimes coming by my stream. So KB211, y'all. And another person I want to give a shout out to, that like I said, he said yesterday he was always busy. He's always busy at the times when I'm always doing live streams. But he's been a part of my channel for like I've lost track of how many years, but Unigamer, y'all. His name is Unigamer 261. So Unigamer, want to give a shout out to you, bro. Like I said, you speak the truth about things. You're real. You're a cool person yourself. You do a good job on reactions and to react in the videos and everything. And I'm also witnessed that sometime back in 2014 you did a gameplay on the Sega Genesis yourself, and I like that. So Unigamer 261, if I got that number right at the end, but Unigamer, y'all. So, and as far as everybody else, and another person also want to give a shout out to. Cannot forget this person, Brian Trusty, y'all. Brian Trusty, really cool. He's professional at what he does. He's good at what he does. He's funny. He likes to dance just like me, Dr. Josh, and Calvin. You know, I want to see. Like I said, Brian Trusty, y'all. He's cool. He's funny, and he plays really good games himself, y'all. So check out Brian Trusty, y'all. Like I said, Brian Trusty, me, you, and Calvin Jr. and Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. We're gonna have to have some kind of a dance contest one of these days, man. We might not be able to meet up in person because we all live in different cities and everything. But like I said, we got to get a dance contest in, just to have fun. It's not even about competing with one another. It's not about seeing who's better than another. It's not even that. It's just to have a good time, and just that. Just like I said, just like when I do my live streams, like I said, it's about get me gaming, doing one of the things I love to do, and you know that's one of my hobbies, and just having a good time. So not trying to compete with nobody. It's not that's not what this is about. So, but Brian Trusty, y'all check him out. And as far as everybody else, who's a part of my channel, thank you guys again for being a part of my channel. Welcome. Hope you guys continue to stay and continue to watch my videos, and hope you guys just continue to enjoy them. And like I said, I know I really wasn't streaming as much like I was a lot lately, but like I said, things just changed around here. Got things going on. So like I said, but I still work out early in the morning, work out early in the mornings, and like I said, then I'm trying to look to find myself a better job, to that way I could try to live a better life. And like I said, just one day got an got a goal I would like to achieve for me and my woman, because we would like to get a house one day. So just trying to step my game up and bump things up a tab not. So there's goals I'm trying to achieve, and just spending a lot of time with each other. So like I said, you know so don't want y'all to think I was ducking and dodging y'all, and just not streaming, just not to stream. No, has nothing to do with it. Just had stuff going on outside of here. That's all. But like I said, every chance I get, y'all, I will do it. I will game, and I will do a live stream for you guys, and give you guys something to watch and hopefully to enjoy and just to have a good time. So just wanted to throw that out there, y'all. But anyway, but anyway, yeah, today's Saturday, so now that I just got the shout outs, finished and out the way, want to have a little discussion, So Saturday morning, spring just started like the day before. Yesterday we started getting some snowflakes down here, which not too thrilled about that because 2017 we had a pretty long winter. Yes, we had a pretty long winter back in that year. So got up early this morning, went to the gym at 7 o'clock this morning, had a pretty good workout. Stepped on the scale when I came back home, weighed in about 267, and then just sat down, had a little extra breakfast, and did my breathing exercises, and then got an appointment with my therapist in the next hour or so. So another reason why I wanted to come on here and do this live stream, do this review video. And last night, went on the Etsy, went on the site Etsy. Like I said, reordered the game for Sega Genesis. So I contacted the seller to make sure if this was the actual cartridge for the original Sega Genesis, and if it plays on the Model 3. And the person says yes, and it is and the plastic, around it. Like I said, it's just part of the cartridge, but like I said, it doesn't. It's like the original cartridge for the actual system. So just had to double check to make sure it was the right one before I placed the order for it. So it'll be a while. It'll be a while till I get it. So I'm looking forward to, hopefully, if it's the right one and if it works, I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll be looking forward to playing it. Whenever I get it, and once I get it checked out and see how it goes, and if it works good, great, because that way I'll be playing it. And then after that, I'll probably get a few more games for Genesis. Whatever comes to mind. Because there was a lot of games out there that I never heard of or never had back in the day. So figure, just take a look around, see what I've missed, and just get to play them. So, but so at least I got a chance to play the two games that I ordered for GameCube yesterday, Legends of Wrestling 2 and the Scorpion King. And Legends of Wrestling 2 yesterday, like I said, I just got to learn a little bit more about the controls. Probably got to learn different matches, and I'm trying to learn the finishers too. So, I was trying to do the leg drop with Hulk Hogan. I mean, I did it once, but I missed. But once I get the controls down, once I learn the different matches and everything, then I'll be ready to do the career mode. So, like I said, it'll take some time. So everything takes time. So, but yeah, I tell you one thing. I remember, Leah, when I was a kid. When I was playing, like, PlayStation 2, when I was playing PlayStation 2 and everything. I used to be up pretty early, playing that. I used to be up pretty early, like on a weekend playing it, and I was a kid a long time ago back when Genesis was famous too. Up pretty early, playing that as well. In the first game I always played that you guys always see me playing is the first Sonic and other games. But I tell you, when it came to video games back when I was a kid, I was glued to those games. I was so addicted. I was glued to those games. And like I said, after the seizure and everything, when I didn't really have any systems hooked up or around, every chance I got at a store, like I said, I didn't even care how it made my mom feel or not. If I went into a store or went over somebody's house who had a system, I would always want and ask to play and ask that person to play. And I was just addicted. I was just addicted on their systems as well. I didn't really want to do anything else. I really didn't want to go outside and play. I didn't really want to do anything else. But video games was like the only thing I really wanted to that I really enjoyed, and I just wanted to play. So I mean, that's just how good games was. Back in the early years. '90s and early 2000s, and like I said, even when it came to arcade games as well. I would always ask if I could have some money to play, and like I said when I told y'all the one Saturday Originals, that restaurant that sells the bombest cheese fries. Like I said, my stepdad would give me and some of my brothers some money so we could play some video games. Tekken 4 was like my main game there, and I liked it. I found Tekken to be a pretty good game. Tekken 4, and it was like every time we went there, I would ask, and he would give us some money to play. And I forget what other games they had there, but I checked those games out as well. And then also at the airport. Now I remember I mentioned at the airport when I forget where me and my mom and brothers were coming back from, but my mom, was nice enough to let me go into the arcade when we came back in the Pittsburgh airport when we landed back in Pittsburgh. It was a long time ago, so like I said, I remember the one of the games I played in the Pittsburgh airport arcade was Miss Pac Man. Then the other one that just came to mind that I didn't mention was the Simpsons arcade game. Was the Simpsons arcade. Now, the Simpsons arcade, that was a good game. That was like one of those beat 'em up games. I forget what character I was. I think I was Lisa. I think I was Bart. And I think I liked being Lisa better because Lisa knew karate and she was also a fighter. And I can't remember what Homer or Marge would do. I think they were fighters. I think Marge had a vacuum cleaner or something. Bart was on a skateboard, I believe. But that was a pretty good beat 'em up game, the Simpsons arcade. That was the only time that I remember playing the Simpsons arcade was at the Pittsburgh airport when we came back. So at the airport. And then, like other games that I would also play, like if I went to like when one year we went to Kennywood and when we went to Kennywood and stuff. Basically, when I started getting older and I was at an age where I could do what I wanted to do. Yeah, I had went into an arcade. I had went into an arcade. I forget who else came in there with me though, but played a good couple of game, played a pretty good variety of games in there in the Kennywood Amusement Park arcade down here in Pittsburgh, Kennywood. Um, and I know one of those games where you can win tickets too. Skee ball. Now, skee ball, I really wasn't all that good at that skee ball game. Where those type of games where if you win a certain amount of games, you can win up to a certain amount of tickets, to get prizes. But like I said, I wasn't really all that good. But I think I got the skills now. I think what I needed to do was I just needed to like ease up on rolling the ball too hard, like don't not to roll the ball too hard, because every time I roll the ball too hard, it would always go out of bounds, or it would always yeah or it would go somewhere where it wouldn't even count. Excuse me. So I think I would pretty much I think I would do all right at that game too, skee ball. And I also remember in the Kennywood arcade, there was a helicopter game. I don't think I actually played it though, but I remember as a kid I would sit there in that chair and I would pretend like I'm playing it. It was like a helicopter shooting game. It was like a helicopter shooting game. Like I said, the joystick is basically like a helicopter steering wheel. I would just sit there and act like I was playing that, but I don't remember actually playing it though. But now when you play it though, them helicopter games in the arcade or airplane games or whatever, when you actually have the actual steering wheel that they have in a helicopter or airplane, it's pretty hard. It's pretty tough. See now, if you would have to be like you would have to be like going to arcades like a whole lot, like a lot, like every day to get enough practice to get good at those games. So cause see, really, when you think about it, I don't really need to. I don't really go to arcades anymore. I don't even like. I don't. I mean, not that I don't like it, but there's no need because, like I said, I have a good. I have like 6 or 7 game systems here at my house, and I have like a whole a whole lot of different variety of games for those consoles too. So really, I mean, you know, for people who goes to an arcade, you're basically just spending and kind of losing money, especially if you're the type that's addicted to arcades. But when when you just decide to stay home and play the video games you got at home, like I said, you're actually saving money. So but either way though, like I said, cause it's like when if I go like Best Buy or anything like that, and I see a video game kiosk, I just look at it and think so because, like I said, I'm an old school and retro gamer, so I don't really care too much about like the upgrades and the newer and like kind of the newer systems. Like, now I have respect for the Nintendo Wii, and I have respect for the Nintendo Wii. I haven't played that in a minute though, but I like playing the Wii Sports on there, and I remember before I played this on PlayStation 2 a long time ago though, my aunt had the Mortal Kombat Armageddon on a Nintendo Wii in DC. So, but I like playing the Mortal Kombat Armageddon game on PlayStation 2 better cuz I was able to use the PlayStation controllers, and like I said, it's the controllers are the PlayStation controllers are easier than the ones on the Nintendo Wii. Now I'm able to use those special controllers on the Nintendo Wii when it came to playing the new Super Mario Brothers on it. That was a good game. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good game because me and my little brother back in 2014 was playing it. So was playing it on his Nintendo Wii. And I tell you, like my little brother, like he's kind of like me when I was a kid, y'all. He was pretty addicted to that Nintendo. He was pretty addicted to the video game, though. He was addicted to that Nintendo Wii. So I was playing with him. I was playing the new Super Mario Brothers game on there with him for a while in the living room, and then when he was told that he had to get off, and he had to get off because he had to do his homework, and also because somebody else wanted to watch TV, he was like, He was it was pretty fun. It was pretty funny because he didn't want to get off that game. He didn't want to get off the game, so he kind of reminds me he reminds me of myself back when I was his age too. Because when I was on the video games, I didn't really want to get off. I didn't. If I was there somebody else playing video games and it was time, I was told it was time to go. I would always ask if I could stay the night at the person's house or stay longer or even in the store. And most of the time I was told no. So, but like I said, I was a kid, so had to do what I had. I had to do what I had to do what I had to do. So didn't really have much of didn't really have a choice when I was a kid. So, and I didn't get dragged away from the video games either. But I do remember one time when we went to the mall. When we went to the mall, it was me, my brothers, few of my cousins, and my mom. Like by the front entrance where we came in. And this was like in the early 2000s. There was a store that had like a whole bunch of game consoles and video game kiosk. I think one was a PlayStation 2, one was a GameCube kiosk, and it was like maybe an Xbox or something. And like in the windows, it was just basically gameplays of different kinds of games. Now I asked if I could go play them for a while. And first, I know one of my cousins was like, "Oh no, 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 no," and then my mom's told me no as well. And I was just I was so mad. I was crying. I was so mad, and I was so mad, and I was kind of causing the scene and everything, And I was told to stop or whatever. But then like later on when we left the mall, we got back in the car, and basically my brothers and a few other people in the car was laughing, and so was my mom. And then my older brother Cameron told me that some guy sitting on the floor was staring at me when I guess when I was mad, when I was crying, or when I was yelling or stuff. I was told older brother told me this guy on the floor was sitting on the floor by a candy store or something like that was staring at me. So basically I was getting laughed at later on. I didn't get in any trouble, but I was pretty much getting laughed at though. So probably because of the way I was acting. So, but those were the days, and that's when I was a kid. Those are the old days when I was a kid, and had to do what I had to do and listen. So if I was told no, then the answer was no. So, but times have changed. I'm a grown man, got a job, and make my own money. And like I said, I could buy what I want. So, and I'm out of my mom's house. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. But like I said, I just want to thank you guys, and I really appreciate you guys, all of you guys, for being a part of my channel, and especially for those I just gave a shout out to. You guys are the greatest, and like I said, every chance that I get, when I get some free time, I will game and do a live stream. But like I said, just gotta be patient, and whenever I can get it though. So. But all right, you guys, this is your boy Garrett Spencer, and you guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, once a gamer, always a gamer.